Embedded into the sea ice of the high Arctic, to the deepest areas of our oceans, plastic is ubiquitous, even in the remotest areas of our vast planet. The situation in Pakistan is similar. Here we find the largest domestic market for plastics in Southeast Asia, growing at an annual average rate of 15%. Poor recovery and recycling has resulted in the Indus River becoming the second most polluted river in the world. It currently carries nearly 164,000 tons of plastic. This year, WWF-Pakistan collaborated with the Coca-Cola Foundation under its World Without Waste initiative to launch the Panda Challenge, aimed at discussing plastic pollution, its causes, impacts, and possible solutions. The Panda Challenge is an inter-school competition aimed to encourage students to come up with solutions to prevailing environmental issues. Starting in September 2019, WWF's environmental education teams conducted orientations in private and public schools across Pakistan. After orientations, schools submitted entries, which were then shortlisted, and finalists were selected for each category. The work of each student was carefully analyzed by WWF teams. To ensure it was in accordance with the guidelines and topics provided, schools were then informed about shortlisted entries.
Good to see that how WWF is coming forward and teaching our younger generation. I'm very hopeful that the future of Pakistan is in a safer hand, and the younger generation is really getting insight about the challenges they are going to face.
The regional finals were the third phase of the challenge, where finalists, along with their friends, families, teachers, and senior members of school faculty, were invited to participate.
We really enjoyed this event. This was well planned, well organized. We loved it. All of the categories were amazing. There were really brilliant people as well, and the students were amazing, and we enjoyed this.
The finals took place in February 2020 in Islamabad, Karachi, and Lahore.
It is through such initiatives that WWF hopes to educate and create awareness amongst leaders of the next generation to come forward in the future and tackle such issues.
Overall, there were 6 categories, starting with poster making for students of grades 1 and 2, followed by poetry recitals about plastic from grade 3 students, and a facts quiz for grade 4.
How much of the surface of the earth? 65 or 71? Correct.
Older students in grade 5 participated in a creative writing competition and were required to write on the topics of a plastic bottle, a plastic world, or the plastic future. Grade 6 students gave speeches on the topic of anti-plastic pollution advocacy, where the challenge was to invoke enthusiasm and care for environmental issues. The last category consisted of a rigorous round of debates for students of grades 7 and 8.
This initiative of the WWF to make the Panda Challenge is a really great thing, because our young generation really needs to be educated on these issues of today, as it is our future that will be impacted by them. So I think it's wonderful that they've made the Panda Challenge.
Public figures such as Emir Bilal Sufi, president of WWF-Pakistan, WWF Director General Hamad Naki, and Senior Director of Programs Rab Nabaz attended these exciting events. Member of Provincial Assembly and Vice Chairperson of Danish Schools Sumaira Ahmed, as well as Hamid Karim, Director of Education Sindh, also attended these events. The finalists who secured winning positions received certificates, medals, and shields for their respective schools. Those who could not secure a position received participation certificates. It was inspiring to see the enthusiasm of young students and to hear their ideas for creating a healthy planet. The Panda Challenge is a reminder that if we give children the opportunity, they usually will have a way of surprising us with their many bright ideas.